It is the first ever installment of NIte Alive TV for our first major experiment. You've probably heard about the Coke and Mentos experiment many times before, but there's always up and down, you know, which kind of cola works best. So I've got Zach here with me. We're sacrificing Zach to get covered in cola, and we're going to attempt our first ever experiment of Coke and Mentos. Now we've got a stack of different varieties over here. LA Max Ice, LA Ice Coke, Coke Zero and Diet Coke. Now all bets at the moment are on Diet Coke. So that's why we want to try Coke Zero and the like as well. I'm gonna step out of the way. Alright, oh, he's made a cone feature.
Are you gonna count down?
Alright, let's do this into LA Ice Maxi in 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow! What's that? Like 30 centimeters in the air for LA Ice Maxi.
It's gonna need an action replay.
It's died out in like 5 seconds, and it barely even, I don't even know if that's 1/4 of the bottle. I don't know, what's that about? Yeah, okay, so barely even, oh no, about half the bottle used. You can't really see via the label, but about half the bottle out. LA Ice Maxi, about 30 centimeters in the air. Alright, there's experiment 1 down. Stick around, we're gonna come back and give another one a shot in just a second.
I might put this in my bag.
Alright, so here we are back for experiment number 2 using pure LA Ice downstairs in the 96.5 car park. There's your Mentos. Zach, if you want to do the honours for number 2.
I'm feeling especially excited about this one.
Really?
Searched through all my emotions and I've selected excitement as the one I'd like to lock in.
Can I just, before you lock in excitement, can I point out both times that you've retrieved Mentos out of the packet, you've dropped one?
Yeah.
Alright, are we doing 5 again?
Yes.
Another 5 into LA Ice this time. So the diet version, LA Ice Maxi, it went about 30 centimeters in the air. So now we're doing LA Ice, the pure, the original. Zach's got 5 Mentos in his hands. Right, how will LA Ice go in 3, 2, 1? Oh. Oh, no, well, yeah.
Scott, you know what I'm confused about? Usually, if something doesn't work, you'll say that it's a fizzer. But here, if it works, it's a fizzer. So what are we going to say about that one? Was it a fizzer or it wasn't a fizzer?
I'm actually really stoked that they've worked. Experiment. Now, they say that Diet Coke is the one that works really well. So we're trying Coke Zero, which I guess in a way is like Diet Coke. We'll find out how this one goes at all for us.
Before we do this, Scott, I was thinking, like in the past, before momentous occasions, people would have a bit of a word to say. Neil Armstrong, famous words on the moon. So I was thinking, before I drop this in, maybe you could come up with an inspirational quote as it sort of fizzes in there.
Yeah, brilliant. I've got one ready to go. So when we count you in,
well, I'll count it down and maybe you launch with your.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that one went off before we could even get the Mentos in. Wow, there were no inspirational words there. It wasn't even that tall. That one only went about 10 centimeters into the air, but before Zach could even get his hands out of the way. Bottle. Zach, you look a bit parched, mate. How are you feeling?
Parched. Well, what I'm feeling, Scott, is we've wasted 3 bottles already, and I think we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak.
I actually agree with you, and I really feel like you should try and take a drink.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say, hats off to this idea.
We don't know how quickly this is going to jump out, but alright. Not only was that one,
I think it went into my lungs.
not only was that one the longest lasting, but Zach managed to take a drink, turn his head to the side, swallow, and it was still going. All bets are on that Diet Coke was gonna cause the biggest Mentos Coke explosion. So here we are down at the car park at 96.5, final experiment, Mentos Coke explosion. So far, LA Ice, both the maxi version and the full version, have created around about a 30 centimeter explosion after about 0.5 of a second waiting. Coke Zero had maybe a 10 centimeter explosion instantly before we could get all the Mentos in. And then Coke was very long lasting, and it again went about 25 centimeters, but lasted a long time. In fact, so long that Zach managed to get a drink, turn away, and then go for more of a drink. But we're up to the final one, the Diet Coke. This one's the important one. How many you got?
I was thinking maybe just
I try
as many as possible.
Packet, yeah. Will they all come out if you?
Yeah.
We're trying a whole pack of Mentos for Diet Coke, and they're in. And oh, it's away! Oh, yes! Diet Coke is the winner. That one went at least 40 centimeters. It could have been going up to 50, 60 centimeters in the air.